Hi, welcome to Dream Academy Schools for our 2021-2022 school year. We have some upgraded and updated changes along with a campus that is brand new for you. Okay, so getting started with our school year, we thought it would be a good idea to give you an orientation to our welcome packet. So everyone, including new and returning students, will receive a welcome packet this year because there are a few changes that have been made. So please review this welcome packet when you receive it. You will be required to sign the indicated forms and policy acknowledgements. We will need those back prior to September 7th so that your student can start their first 6 weeks course on time. Thank you for your cooperation on that. So to go over a quick orientation of the welcome packet and our policies so that you guys have a pretty good understanding of them, I will go over a general overview of what you will see in your welcome packet. So the first section will be getting started. So getting started, this may be a review for you returning students, but what you're going to do to get started is you're going to receive your Chromebook. When you receive your Chromebook, there is instructions within the welcome packet on how to initially log in and get started. The instructions for login with your Chromebook will be outlined in your welcome packet. So when your Clever automatically loads for you with login, that is your dashboard. You will be able to gain access to all the apps that you need. If you see additional apps that maybe are of interest, please reach out to your learning coach to make sure that those are appropriate for your tier level. One icon that you will see on your Clever page is your student email. Your email is your main communication tool for your learning coach to reach out to you, or myself as administrator to reach out to you. You have other communication tools that you may utilize with your learning coach that if you feel more comfortable with, but your student email, it should be checked daily. So next thing I'd like to go over is our learning expectations for you. We have 4 essential school-wide expectations that will ensure your success as a student here at Dream Academy. The first expectation is responsible. You as a student need to assume a high level of responsibility. As we have a lot of flexibility that we can offer you, along with that flexibility and decision making comes the need for responsibility. The second one is respect. We here at Dream Academy feel that everyone deserves utmost respect. Therefore, we need your assistance in being as respectful as possible to all those that you will interface with. Your learning coach, administration, your parents, your classmates. We expect that they will be respectful to you, just as we would ask you to be respectful to them. Thank you in advance. The third expectation is self-reliant. We ask that you are self-reliant because there is a great portion that you are doing as independent learners on your system, especially as you grow in your tier levels. You're going to be required to independently work and make decisions about the courses you're going to take, when you're going to take them, and what direction you would like to pursue for graduation. It's never too early to start thinking of this. Even for our littlest tier 1s, we will emphasize independent skills and self-reliance by offering our students decision-making and practice in self-assessment. Our last expectation is problem solving. That is a very important trait as we grow, to be able to independently find the answers to the questions we have. An expectation that affects both student and parents is our map testing. Our map testing is very important because it provides us with valuable information to direct and guide our individualized instruction for each student. Besides that extremely important benefit, it is a requirement placed by the state and your scholarships. Therefore, if a student does not test, they could end up forfeiting their scholarship. With that being said, In an effort for us to safeguard families enduring such a consequence, we are making it a requirement that each student test during testing weeks. They will not be permitted to start their next 6 weeks coursework until their testing is complete. As a learner, you will move through different tier systems here at Dream Academy Schools. We have a 4 tiers system. Our first tier would be our tier 1. Those are going to be our beginning learners. So tier 1 beginning learners would contain the grade level range of K through 3rd grade. You'll be working on standards and skills from where you start up to the 3rd grade level. Once you've mastered 3rd grade level, you will then promote to our tier 2. Our tier 2 would contain grade levels of 4th to 6th grade. Once you have mastered all the skills and standards for 6th grade, you will then promote to our tier 3. Tier 3 is going to contain grade levels of 7th and 8th grade, along with study in civics and some career explorations, so that you can be prepared to promote to our tier 4, our last tier, being our high school level. After completing your career exploration courses in tier 3 and make your movement to tier 4, your tier 4 learning coach will assist you in developing your personalized graduation path. We offer a few different options. Our first option is your high school diploma. Our second option is dual enrollment. After meeting prerequisites, you are eligible to dual enroll with one of our partnering college institutions. Upon completion, you will have earned your high school diploma and your AA degree. Dual enroll students may also choose to pursue a single credit dual enrollment option as well. This would not earn you the AA degree, but it would give you some college credits along with your high school diploma. Our next track would be our Career Ready. Our Career Ready track is another dual enrollment option, but with our partnering career college. This is more vocational based for students that would like to pursue a career in a specific trade area, such as culinary arts, automotives, and many, many others. Upon completion, you would earn your high school diploma with required academic coursework in your chosen career path, so that you'll be able to explore setting for your license, your exams, and your chosen career. Our next option is our Military Ready. Our Military Ready plan includes courses in which recruiters have given us input to include practice for the ASVAB tests. Our final track would be our Abilities. Our Abilities program is designed for our special needs students that the rigor of the state standards for high school completion and diploma is just an inappropriate reach. For these students, we offer a rich program emphasizing independent life skills and ultimately job training. All of the staff here at Dream Academy is dedicated to assisting you in success in your movement through our tier levels. We have some set requirements in place to assist you to reach your highest level of success. The first of these requirements would be attendance. It's very important that you are attending. Remember, it's also the law. When it comes to attendance here at Dream Academy, you have flexible decision making as a student. You can choose to attend in person or remotely, or a hybrid of both. If you attend on campus, it's pretty cut and dry. You're here or you're not here. If you're attending remote or hybrid option, it does get a little more complicated, but we're going to break it down real easy for you still. Basically, what you're going to need to do is make sure that you maintain 3-hour instructional time daily. Now, this may differ somewhat from tier to tier. For tier 1 and 2, your time is a combination of computer and hands-on learning. You will need to complete all assigned work either on the computer or assigned assignments that your learning coach has provided. Make sure to get them turned in by the due date or communicate to your learning coach directly or through your parents. Tier 3 and 4. Yours is a little more rigid and black and white. You will need to complete the minimum of 3 hours active login time on your Edgenuity coursework. Just to be clear, when I say active login time, your computer will calculate your idle time. Your idle time would be time that you're not actively academically engaged with the lesson you are logged into. There's no way to avoid idle time completely, but please make allowance for idle time. So if we're asking for 3 hours and you know that you stopped and had a sandwich, go 3.5 hours. In addition, we ask for a half-hour sign-on time to iExcel. iExcel is a little different than your Edgenuity-based coursework. iExcel will diagnose and assign you very specific practice on skills that you really need practice on to help you be most successful in your coursework. In addition to your 3 hours active login time on Edgenuity, 30 minutes on iExcel, you will receive learning coach assignments. These assignments are not meant to be time consuming or overly difficult. They are meant to be thought-provoking. They are meant to help you work through the writing process. They are also meant to enrich the content that you are getting in your core coursework. Please make sure to submit all learning coach assigned work on due dates or communicate to your learning coach if there's an issue. During each 6 weeks' time, you will be assigned a project on a theme, on a school-wide theme, from our Tier 1 to our Tier 4s. Your learning coach will provide you with your instruction, directions, and expectations for your projects each 6 weeks. You will have plenty of time to complete your projects, so it's not overwhelming and too time-consuming. You will be able to have plenty of time to space out and work on it little by little. The next expectation we're going to hit on is going to be behavior. Here at Dream Academy Schools, if you follow our school-wide expectations, behavior should not be a very big issue. It should not be an issue for you at all. However, if behavior becomes a concern, consequences will be applied. It's easy for anybody to have a bad day. So if that's the case, we will let you know, give you a warning. Listen, can you maybe not do this? Could you maybe do this instead? If that does not really work, then we're going to offer redirection. We're going to explain to you very clearly what we need you to do. If we still are moving past that step, at that point, we're going to maybe conference with you. We're going, if need be, you can elect to take a quiet, chill, refocus time. You can come in and have a conversation with me so I can help kind of work out whatever's going on. Because usually if there's a problem, there's a solution. And I'm going to help you reach your solution if you let me. If we still continue having issues, we're going to need to make that parent contact. We're going to need parents, we're going to need your partnership. Please help us out. If we're still having issues, we may have to ask you to work remotely until the issues can be corrected. For you remote students, behavior also can be a concern for you. There are some expectations. Your learning coaches will let you know their expectations for working with you remotely. But as administrator, I would expect you to be respectful to your learning coach and your classmates during all virtual interactions. Remember also to keep your communications to your learning coach respectful at all times. Also, going back to that attendance piece, behaviorally, you do need to be completing your work and making progress through your courses. Non-production would be considered a behavioral concern, and that will be communicated to your parents. Parents, I'd like to take a moment to speak directly to you. Hey guys, we really need you to be our strong support and partners. So there are some expectations we have for you as parents. One, communication. Please talk to us. We need you. If we reach out to you, please reach back. We here at Dream Academy offer a guarantee of a 24-hour reply to all communication reach outs from you. So we really would expect the same in return. Please respond to all communications in a timely manner. This is for your students' ultimate success. Going along with communication, it is very important that you continue to keep us updated with your most current contact information to ensure that we're able to effectively keep you informed as a parent. We as staff and you as parents are the ultimate role models for your students. Please keep in mind, we are a team here. Please keep all interactions with staff members respectful and appropriate. Here at Dream Academy, our driving principle is individualization. Therefore, we have students at all different levels and abilities and interests. We encourage and facilitate growth in many ways, including work experience. We have in the past, continue to have, and will into the future, have junior or student staff members. Please extend the same respect towards student staff members as you would any other staff member. They have been placed in that position because they are a benefit to assist you and your student. Parents, we really need you to stay on top of your scholarship obligations. Please remember, your tuition obligation is your obligation. We do accept the state scholarship funding programs so that we can offer you a very affordable or, in most cases, free of cost quality education. We ask for your part that you meet all scholarship requirements. Your major obligations are to apply and obtain an award of a scholarship. Immediately upon award, provide us the scholarship award information. There are 4 pay period distributions during the school year. Please make sure to approve all payments in a timely manner, as there are due dates to do so placed by the scholarships. Each year, make sure to renew your application for scholarship. If you follow all of these obligations, you will not incur tuition charges from us. However, if you fail to meet your scholarship obligations, you will incur the appropriate charges. The last topic I would like to touch on today involving our welcome packet is the topic of school safety. Providing and maintaining a safe campus is essential in creating an effective learning environment. Therefore, there's a couple of things we would like to go over policy-based. Drop off and pick up. You will need to be here at your designated start and pickup time. The doors will be open at the designated times for 5 minutes. After that period, they will relock, and you will need to ring our bell and have your student delivered to the front door. Please understand, this is to keep adequate supervision of all students, as well as school safety and security in mind. Associated to pickup times, I'd like to touch on student release. If you wish to have another person besides the designated parents pick up a student, please make sure to provide us with a signed student release for the individual you are authorizing to pick up your student. If there is the case of divorced parents, please look over our policy in detail. That brings us to the topic of illness. Welcome to the wonderful world of COVID. This makes this topic even more important than ever. It's always been important, but now it's just a little more emphasized. If your child is complaining they don't feel well, regardless of the symptoms, please make arrangements to keep them home. Please keep in mind we do not have a school nurse or a clinic. Therefore, if they're complaining that they're not feeling well, we will be making a phone call and asking for you to pick them up. If your student contracts COVID or any contagion, including head lice, please keep them home and notify administration immediately. We greatly appreciate your cooperation with this. Policy in regards to mask wearing. We encourage the use of masks. We understand that there may be some students that may, for whatever reason, be unable to tolerate the use of the mask. If your student is unable to tolerate using the use of the mask, we do understand. However, we will ask them to use good hygiene practices, such as use of hand sanitizer, washing hands, covering their mouth if they cough, etc. Going back to communication and having those updated contacts, that's going to be extremely important in the case of an emergency. In the case of an individual or school-wide emergency, you will be contacted for your immediate assistance. We ask that you prepare in advance an emergency plan if you needed to be called on. So I'd really like to thank all of you for taking the time to watch the video to get an understanding for all of our policies within our welcome packet. To accompany this video, each learning coach will be sending out their own intro video. Please make sure to give it a look, and hopefully it will answer any questions you have for your child's individual learning tier. If there are still remaining questions, then you may contact your learning coach directly or contact me at 727-810-4398 or my email, denise@dreamacademyschools.org. Again, thank you, and we are super excited and welcome you to a wonderful year.